morning, and welcome to episode number 1 of the Crew PMZ, man. Today, I'm chilling with my friend, the caster of all casters, everyone's favorite, MetaKhai. We're going to be hanging out, we're busting boxes. Who pulled more Mothmen today? Stay tuned. Gang. Good morning, what's cracking, man? It's PMZ, Chris Metazoo in the house. I'm hanging out with my man, everyone's favorite, MetaKhai. What's good, man? What you doing?
What's good?
Yeah, I really appreciate having you here. It's been a very long time. We go way back. We were just talking about this a little bit ago. It's like I feel like an old geezer now, like way back.
Yeah, we're one day we'll be the Metazoo old heads.
Yeah, people be like, man, you guys come from that Cryptid Nation era. Get out of here. No, but no, for real, it's good. We've had some good history. We had a great introduction. Really had a lot of fun with you in Texas back then. Could you tell us a little bit about how we met? What happened?
Okay.
History, yeah.
So, if I remember correctly, we were at a Nightfall release party. I'm pretty sure that's the first time we met.
Yes,
I think maybe we were chatting online, but that was the first time I shook your hand and you gave me some cards. I never touched a Metazoo deck in a while. And then you let me play the Frost theme deck, I think.
Frost. It's Light Frost. That's right. That was my first.
Yeah. And this guy was flexing on me with some Kickstarter sleeves, bro. I was like, man.
If I'm not mistaken, I think you beat me with that deck.
Yeah, you chopped me well, man.
Yeah, we got you on the right motion. Hell yeah.
Yeah, you're still on the right path.
Good shit. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I think since then. Actually, you know what? Let's pause this. Stop. Time out. Everything. We said Nightfall, right?
Alright.
I'm wearing the wrong shirt, player. I'm wearing the wrong shirt. South Bay Casters, I represent forever. South Bay Casters. This shit. This ain't the right shirt today. This ain't the right shirt. Nightfall, baby. Let's put the Nightfall shirt on. Since that's where we met, we're gonna fucking do it right.
He said, which said you?
My Nightfall pants yesterday at our caster night.
Yeah, I got the work of his pants.
There we go. Alright. Let's see how I look now. That look better? A little better? Let's try
like it.
Let's take it up a notch. Oh shit.
Damn, he's going Nightfall playmatch.
Let's go all the way. Alright.
This is that 2-year flash from the past.
Let's take it back. Let's take it way back.
Oh shit.
We ain't done yet, man. No, I figured that's where we got our start, you and I. That's where we met up. That's where everything got kind of kicked off. I met you, cool ass cat. Nobody in this whole community can say one bad thing about my man Kai, and for good reasons. Just a real cool ass dude. So we're just gonna hang out, bust some zoo. I'm gonna open this shit up. You got any Metazoo with you? Some Nightfall?
Bro, I was gonna open up some seance, but you got me cooking over here. I'm looking at the Nightfall quick.
No, go. Yeah, bust this thing open right here. Damn, look at that. Never gets old. Oh,
the first morning of the core is everything's behind you and you're back.
I mean,
alright.
It only makes sense. I got my moth wings on right now. Chilling.
Yeah.
I got my moth antlers. I'm feeling myself. I've never even done this. So here's a kook thing, right? I'm gonna fuck around. I've never.
Okay.
I've never. Oh, that didn't work very well, did it?
Oh, you trying to open it, bro? What's going on?
I was just gonna try and bust it like that and pull the shit out. Oh, that's brand new. Yeah, let's open these things.
It'd be nuts to pull one of the boys all scratch on camera.
Oh, you got me juiced. I didn't even think about that. I haven't opened Nightfall in a while. Let's get a scratch. Let's do this.
That's all I think about.
Damn.
And Thunderbirds.
Get that shit out of here. Alright, I'm not opening Metazoo packs all day. Alright. So, I'm glad I have this Nightfall mat. I originally was gonna put the 2-player mat.
Oh, that one's sick.
But so check this shit out. My home arena I had the 2-player mat in that I like to use for me and my lady, and I spilled bong water on it. So that thing was stinking, and I had to wash it. So I took it to the garage, scrub it in the washroom, and I was rummaging around. Yeah, dude, the Kickstarter mat. I was rummaging around, and I was like, fuck it, my car has like a bike rack on it, so I saw the mat was in my way. I threw it on my car on the roof on the bike rack. I keep digging around. I totally forgot it was there. I fucking drive down the street, the mat on my roof, and it goes flying off, and now I gave the streets a free 2-player Metazoo mat.
Damn, dude.
Not only that, I was driving probably for 3-4 days that week. I was like, what is this? Why is my neighbor having shit in their front yard? They got garbage in their front yard. It was the backside of the mat. I didn't put it together until I realized I lost it. It was like, that was my mat. I was staring at face down on the street.
Yeah, that ain't coming back to life.
Not so really. Back to business. Let's bust these things, man. Cheers.
Cheers, man.
Let's see what you got. What you got?
Woo! Water. Flood the earth. Flood the earth.
Flood the earth. Oh, Momo. I don't see no pumpkins around here. Oh, that's
weird.
I can play Momo shit right now. I got pumpkins. That was one of the things with the set too. I was like, does pack art count?
Yeah.
Oh, Seth could tell me. Guardian Angel, I do rock. You played
good box.
What's that?
So far, we got some good boxes. I got a Headless Nun.
Yes.
Oh, and a Grafted Monster.
Headless Nun and Guardian Angel, both cards in my light build, definitely.
You play light at all? I haven't yet, but my buddy, I have 2 buddies that are like hardcore light players.
Yeah.
And I'm waiting for native for that dragon guy to come out.
Oh, a Bell Witch.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
Yeah. Yeah, well, when that time, dude, that's a whole discussion itself when native comes out. It's like, fuck, those cards are insane.
Ooh. I pulled them off, man. Man.
We got 1 moth so far. Oh, well, there they revealed themselves. I don't have to reveal 3 pages. The page revealed itself. The first moth of the night. How many are we going to get between these 2 boxes?
Shoot, I hope a lot.
Prism Beam. At least I'm rocking full hollows. Full hollow, full hollow, full hollow.
Hey, you ever look through the Nightfall set and see how much, like, heat is in there? Like, even in the commons? Like, redeck these things?
Yeah, so that's one of the things I noticed. When people talk... fucking twins, bro! One of the things I talk about with a lot of people when it comes to the sets and the fire in them is, well, scene 1 had to be laced. It had to. In order to launch it, right? Like, if you people get a bunch of bunk-ass cards, no one's gonna want to play. So, I mean, my most common card literally is a fucking full hollow Mothman. Like, I pulled that card more than any card I pulled out of the whole set. Hollows, anyways. And it just goes on and on and on. I think for the first set that they really did it right with them. And then, like you said, then Nightfall comes out. You get heat. A lot of people are talking about how it was more supplemental, right? It wasn't like, you're not gonna make the foundation of your deck out of the Nightfall stuff. It was kind of plugins, but still fire.
And I'm still looking at this set every time I build a new deck. I'm always looking back at this set.
Yeah. So when you build a deck, do you have like your set binders? Like when you kind of like go shopping, like okay, yes, or do you just kind of have already something in your head that you're going for? What's your deck build kind of like?
Oh, my little formula I got going on.
Yeah, like what's your like if you stewing, you got an idea in your head, and you're like, oh shit, like I can't wait, I want to build such and such. I know you're the lightning guy, and you just want to stick to that kind of aura type or that play style. Like, what's your get down?
Oh, another one.
Fucking fire, bro. Yeah.
Like my get down is like I always. Just to make life easier, my rule is 10, 10, 10, 10. 4 10s. 10 beasties, 10 aura, 10 artifacts / potion / other, and then 10 whatever. I think I missed something, but but yeah, the 10 rule. It just makes life easier, and then I go from there, and that's what I usually do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Get
up a bit. I'm
makes life easy.
Yeah. Shut up! You're tripping. Back to back. Back to back.
I got 3. This is a goat box.
I got another Momo. What's going on, dude? You pulled the right box.
Hey.
You saved that box for this one exactly. You knew what we're doing today. I swear.
I know. I chose the one that was like, oh, this one got a hole in it. I gotta rip this one.
Oh my gosh, man. Wonder. I can't complain.
Ooh,
Abduction never gets old.
that card like annihilated my quets back then. Got a Born from the Earth. Like that card.
Cool, man. War Watchers. Hey, where's my moth at? I got. Come on, man. Where you at?
He's slapping that thing. Wait, what's your deck process? Building process like?
Oh shit. So I'm a horrible. I think I'm pretty good in the arena, but I'm a horrible caster, right? I was talking to Moldy, and he's like, dude, you're gonna have to give up on that, because I was telling him, I was like, I hate when cards don't sparkle. I'm like, fuck, it's so good, and I want to use it, but it's not pretty enough. So I've kind of gotten over it a little bit. Finally!
Hey, there you go.
Yes. There it is. There it is.
Nice.
Ooh, I have a little out of the pack. There's a little blister in the foil.
Like the little like specks.
No, like an actual raised feel. Let's see if this camera can catch it. Might be able to. You might not be able to. But yeah, weird. I haven't seen this kind of error. It almost looks like the card was bent, but there's no bend marks anywhere. The sheet of foil just had a little error in it. Cool error.
Yeah, I got you. When I see the video, you can zoom in.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Alright, well, I don't feel left out now.
Shoot.
Sorry, so my deck process. So yeah. So I used to I like to have a theme. I like to have fun. Right? I want my people to be fun. I like getting competitive, I like winning. But I like to have fun more than anything. I'm not I'm not like angry, like aggressive, competitive type. I'm a party animal. I think everyone knows that.
And at local, I like to try stuff, but at tournaments, I'm gonna try hard.
yeah, for sure. But kind of, yeah, I'm with you. So coming from the older days, and with towers now, things are getting so crazy. But I used to run only 8 beasties. 8 beasties, 8 aura. And then I would always run aura facts. Now people gave me so much shit during seeing 1 to UFO. Every tournament, you run Chaos Crystal? Yeah. It's so vulnerable, this and that. And a lot of people keep talking shit about all my aura facts, and I run even more than I did back then. So it's just Righteous Reckoning. Down with that. Actually, I fucking hammered some shit out last night with a Righteous Reckoning. I took out 2 moths and a monkey. Rebob saved my ass. I was playing my light deck, obviously. Much appreciation for that card.
Yeah, dude, that card is good.
Yeah. Even that life point gain, it's at first I was hesitant when I first read the text when the set came out, because I didn't like the gains that come with it for the BCs that are destroyed.
Yeah.
Hey, there we go. Let me catch up.
You're in there.
We're doing it. It's a reverse, but that's okay. 1 full, 1 reverse.
But yeah, the topic about the artifacts and all that, my buddy was telling me we don't play that many auras or artifacts, we're too greedy. And then I'm coming to that realization of we need more aura, artifact, all that stuff.
Yeah, and so the way I see it too is it's always in my mind. Yes, they're vulnerable, especially when turn 1 you drop a shit ton in the arena. Yeah, they're sitting ducks. But bro, I'm not taking life point damage as a caster. My beasties, you're probably gonna gun. If I've got 1 aura, 1 chaos crystal, and a couple beasties, you're probably gonna gun for my crystal. I don't see that being a problem. It's like a fucking a smoky spirit almost. It just shoo!
That's my boy.
Lightning man doing what he do. Yeah. So I've to this day started going crazier with them. I freaking run like I love aura packs. I use them in so many ways other than just to supply aura. I think it's a distraction.
It is. I'm trying to like force myself to play like that because my old deck building, it was like reliant on the 2 aura start. Like if I didn't hit it, then man, you're screwed.
I got you. Okay. Lightning though, that was all lightning on.
Yeah.
Did you ever run the chibi quets back then?
The which one?
Chibi quets in your
yeah
builds?
Yeah, whenever I played at Houston Collecticon on day 1, I had it in the deck and it just didn't do anything.
Yeah, they're unless they're protected, they're sitting ducks. That's cool.
Another one.
Shit, was that 4?
Yeah.
All full hollow, right?
Yeah.
Another one.
Let's go.
This is the moth sessions today, bro.
Yeah, we chose 7.
We got 7 between us. I'm down with that. Wow, this shit's so good. Yeah. Yeah, I can't wait for Thunderbird in the house.
Yeah, my boy.
There he is. I can't wait for all this shit to just be like coming back around. I predict this because I've already seen it and I know how it goes. Metazoo's not wasting your time or money. Because the new sets, yes, you definitely need the new sets to compete and to play, but they activate a lot of this older material and make this stuff relevant. So this is all useful. I never get rid of your bulk. Hang on to your bulk. Righteous reckoning, baby.
That's facts, dude. You can see it right now. They're already like going back in time to like beef up some things.
Oh yeah, all the way. Like look at I keep saying I wanted to build what's her name, the Salem's Witches. And I was like, but it's just not feasible.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden, we got chibi witches. I wouldn't say a tournament deck, but it's a functional mechanic and it's working. You know, to be able to retrieve her. Ooh, Divine Covenant. This, I mean, they can always scoop. But when you got the game, bro, I like to bring them back up. I like to bring my opponent back up from like low life
and then just
count
like one. Dude, freaking my buddy Ed did that to me at a tournament. We were like pretty close to like decking out, and we were about to go to turns, and he was like, "Well, Divine."
That's fucked up. Yeah, just rub it in. Just rub it in.
Yeah. I was like, "I know you haven't played it yet, man. Just do it."
Shit. All right, I'm down to 4 packs. Where you at? Yeah, Momo.
I also got like most of the half.
Okay.
Let me speed my shit up.
You're good. Familiar right there. I'm just curious how many more moths you have in that box.
Another Righteous Reckoning.
Yes.
This is a good box.
That's a solid box. Yeah, I'm very happy with these pools too. This might be one of my better boxes of Nightfall.
Damn.
Got another Bell Witch.
Ooh, yeah. You ready for native or what, man?
Yeah. Cards are tripping me out. So that's kind of where I was sort of touching on, like, these things look so insane, so powerful, right?
Yeah.
They've got to support the new format, right? Towers is its crazy format, but that doesn't ditch the old sets. You're gonna have to buy the new sets to compete, but I can't wait to bust native and really see what it brings back from previous sets. You know, what it supports.
Yes.
You go into you play Earth Tower?
Yeah, I'll be there.
Okay, cool. We'll have South Bay casters. We'll have 4 casters out there.
Damn, who's coming up?
We got our man, Mr. Nice Guy, and he's got love for Earth since forever. He's played Earth since. Oh, what was that?
Lightning split.
Cool.
And a moth.
And another Bell Witch. She's
nice.
Box. Yeah,
I heard some artists, but I gotta get used to it. So.
So we've got his brother, Dizzle, aka Zach, and then Ricky, one of our newer casters. Nice.
Wait, Ricky, which one? Which Ricky?
He's a newer caster. He's one of our newer peeps, and we've got him gamed up. He's a good caster. So he'll be out there. Yeah, he's think about a Yu-Gi-Oh guy in the Bay Area out here.
Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh experience with Metazoo is always a good combo.
Yeah, that thing's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm so here on the topic of towers.
Yeah,
are we gonna see Shovel at all?
I mean,
or do you
out of 256 people, I feel like there'll be a yes to some Shovel, but I don't think I'll be playing it personally. But in standard play, that thing, yeah, it's a great card inside deck.
Killer.
Worms, Omicux,
yeah,
whatever. I hate those worms, man.
Worms are nasty, bro. Yeah, this is especially when like a thing that pisses me off. Like, yes. I hate when I play First Anniversary, right?
Yeah.
And it does what it does beautifully, but once a beastie's burrowed, it stays burrowed until next round. I'm like, fuck, dude.
Yeah.
I just played this card. Now nothing has flying on my end, and it's passing turn to my opponent, and yeah, it's a bitch. But Shovel, I think a lot of wonderful things about this card, especially like you said, more specifically in a standard format. That being said, what do you think about the bigger picture? So let's look at local play is typically taking place at the LGS level. Are people going to be falling into towers format more, and the ratio or demand for a tower format versus standard? How long until all LGSs are rocking towers tournaments or that format? What do you see? What do you think?
Well, that's actually a good question because whenever all these tournaments come, all these towers are coming out, and we have to have like qualifiers for people. Like a lot of our players, like they say, I don't want to play towers, like the ratio thing.
Yeah.
Like I just want to play standard constructed. So at least the Dallas scene, a lot of us want to play like standard constructed. Mm-hmm. As the meta grows, as the new sets come out, we want to like expand and try things out. But I know for newer players and maybe like more beginner friendly tournaments, like having the tower tournament ratios are actually pretty beneficial, because these are we're having 7 months of straight tower tournaments, and like people want to experience that at their home base beforehand.
Yeah,
because you know all the Dallas people, we kind of compete pretty often, so it's kind of like we're kind of ready for this. But in terms of like a large scale, like everybody, I think that the tower format for tournaments is a good interest grab for people to try it out.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's really hard to say because as like we're like ultra competitors over here, and we were like we just want standard.
Yes, I'm with you.
Yeah, dude.
I prefer standard. I like the idea of towers is cool. The fourth, just unlocking everything, freaking tripling everything.
Yeah.
I mean, it's nuts. It's a cool format. But if I take the conversation, just touch on Magic a little bit. I never liked Commander. For anybody that plays Magic the Gathering, I prefer like I had old school experience with Magic, and I don't know. But no, who likes change? Nobody likes change, right? But I moving forward, I was like, shit, bro. Like, eventually are people gonna have to rehearse, and people are eventually gonna want to prepare for a tower event in a tower setting? Like, why are you qualifying for a tower event with a standard format, right? It's kind of like it's odd. If you want to qualify for a tower event, you should play at a tower tournament or tower format tournament at your local LGS or whatever.
Yeah.
And so I know it's still new, the towers, and I believe, it just makes sense. It's almost logical. Like, we're gonna get there. Everyone's gonna be running tower events or tower format events, and if it gains popularity, which I think it will, because that's where the prizes are at. Those are the big tournaments.
Yeah.
Like people are they dominate. Like, one Caster Cup and all these towers. Like, towers wins. Overall, in the big picture, the long run. So I was kind of thinking, and I almost bummed myself out. Like, damn, is there only going to be Towers players everywhere? Like, it's like now when I walk in, someone's like, "Hey, you want to play Towers?" I'm like, "I don't have Towers deck with me."
Yeah, it's like, I mean, it's like cool, but it's like I don't know. It's very hit or miss because we come from like playing standard, competitive, and like Caster Cup, like everybody going like full send on each other. Towers kind of like brings the light of old cards that we just never play, just because like the multiplayer makes them like nuts.
Yeah.
But currently, like I personally don't have any interest in playing tower format in a public setting, just because like the sets haven't been too developed yet. We're stuck at Seance, which is like not anybody's fault. It's just like there's not many sets to be out there to be doing like this limited format.
It's true.
Yeah. I just like the creativity is like what I want to see more. Especially before we go to like big tournaments, I've been trying out a lot of other stuff, other decks, instead of just sticking to my main Lightning. So I've been trying to like every single locals tournament, I'm trying to do a new deck. So tower format wouldn't help me do that.
Yeah. It's interesting too because even looking at Earth Tower, for example, we've got the gala, right? It's that night. You're not gonna really be able to play. You're gonna have to rush home with your packs and modify your deck.
As soon as I get the packs, I'm just.
it's time to get down to business. You know, you're gonna have to make those updates.
For sure.
And I foresee similarities in future events. But I'm like, damn, bro, because I was talking to my casters, my South Bay caster crew, and I'm like, okay, guys, like when we're packing, take some bulk. Like I don't know what's gonna be in those packs, and it may be prudent to have some old school, almost useless bulk with you. Because if those cards unlock something, and all your shit's back at home, what are you gonna do? You know,
that's a great point.
So there's that. I think I love it. I love the idea that things coming out early or like right with the event, Towers and the gala and everything, the new cards. But I think it's fair to allow people to prepare, like fully prepare, show up with your deck ready in hand, and rock and roll, like handle business in the arena. But then again, Towers is freaking nuts. Like the whole thing is almost like chaos, just slamming hard. It's like Smash Bros. To me. Smashing the hell out of each other, crazy.
Yeah, dude. In Ohio, it was like nuts, just because like a lot of the times that you did lose, it was kind of uncontrollable. Yeah. It's just like you just got like steamrolled, 18-wheeler just hit you. You know, River of Time, new beginnings.
It goes to River of Time. Oh, it's like
but that's what the at least the water tower, that was a huge like deficit. But Earth Tower seems a little bit more not as crazy, but everybody's hidden like a truck too, so there's that.
Big time. Yeah.
I mean, that's gonna be every format, but there's no River of Time, luckily. I mean, I kind of liked it, kind of hated it.
Well, another one that looks cool to me too is it sand paint shield? I think it's called. It's
what's that?
Well, the sand paint shield's an artifact. I remember off the top of my head, and it's basically it's gonna be your effigy handler. So let me see if I can pull the card up here on the phone. But that's
our effigy hammer.
Yeah, it's gonna handle those effigies, bro.
Yeah, you effigy players, we got
one. You guys are Zaza, man. That dude's just flame, caster.
Yeah, he was cooking a flame deck like I saw him cooking like a lightning flame, and then he was cooking like hella flame. Yeah.
Flame.
Shout out to Nick.
Yeah, shout out to Nick, aka Zaza, man. I don't know where the card's at, but that's gonna be one coming for you with that one, Zaza. All you flame casters, but effigies are great. They're cool, and I think that there's merit in I don't know. I'm kind of crazy with Metazoo. I like multicolors. I like trying to splash this and that in there and going crazy. And I think effigies are one of those things that makes it worthwhile.
That's true. Yeah, that's the flip side of the coin, because native is probably going to be your favorite set in terms of like splashing things. So it seems like they're just letting you guys splash every single color with earth, and you can start playing multicolors now.
Yeah.
I'm trying to pull every single fusion aura that I can. For freaking
nuts.
I need them all, man.
Yeah. Fusion auras for sure. Man, I was even hunting prisms. I failed. I broke a fucking wilderness box last night searching for prisms. Now I finally have like a little weight off my chest. I'm like, okay, I got a new aura to chase.
Yeah. Wait, did you hit your prisms?
No, I didn't get one out of that box. I don't even know
shit.
how many boxes I've opened. I didn't oh man, I'm like barely pulling them. It's crazy. I've got to like open 100 boxes to get one. It's nuts. No.
Yeah, apparently these fusion auras are going to be just as hard as prisms it possess.
So how about this? Obviously a rare, something hard to pull is going to be hard to pull. But we have 4 different art variants on the box.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're going to have 4 different chases that you can own that's only coming in the, box B. Others only in box A.
Yeah.
Like,
I thought that too, actually. Like, I thought they would, I mean, obviously there's going to be the full set in every every box.
Yeah.
But I think there's going to be, if I was Metazoo and I was Mike, I would do 4 secret rares in each box art.
Think it has to be, right?
That'd be pretty sick, because, like, it makes sense, like, why open this box versus that box.
Yeah.
Because they're all the same.
It's an interesting thing. I started thinking about packaging and the process and how all that's going, because you've got to get the base set in each box, and then we have like these potential secret rares in 1 and 4 boxes.
Yeah.
And then just one overall, your red ink of the set that could be in any box. And then the mechanics on their assembly line and how they're putting that stuff together is like, man, it's a lot of work. There's a lot of time and thought, and so many details in the game.
Oh yeah, dude, that's definitely out of my pay grades, but I hope they're doing that right, because I do miss the old-fashioned secret rares, like the one big-time secret rare.
Mm-hmm.
I think the last one was Wilderness with Green Man, and then the silver tickets were like the secondary pulls. I mean, they're obviously pretty great, but like Green Man was like the poster child secret rare.
Yeah. Green Man was. I didn't get one. Did you?
What's that?
Did you pull one at all?
Oh hell no! I pulled a blue ink coat once.
That's right. Yeah. What box?
I was like, say again.
Actually, that night, back to that night, I met you. I knew about the blue ink.
Wait. Yep.
I was tripping on it too. I was because what do you call it? Who was I talking to there? Well, yeah, the beans were spilled, and Blue Ink News was out. And I was I felt mixed. My feelings towards it, like seeing one, like the key to my heart. Then seeing 2, I was like, yes, so sick. This is great. This is gonna make product available for people, because at that time, dude, I was driving around. I don't know if I told you this. I was driving up and down California. I made like a fake account or 2 at a local game castle, and because I was sick of it, I would go in the store, right, and I would see these people. I'm like, you don't even play games, and they would come in there. They're buying their max, and I know what they're doing. They're selling the stuff for insane prices. They're bringing their moms, their grandmas, their kid aunts, uncles, and they'll get one box for everybody. They bring the whole family to buy it out, and then so that a big brother can sling it all. And I was like, no. So I was like, this is where I'm gonna become Robin Hood. I'm making the fake game cancel account. I would buy my allotment on multiple accounts, and then I would mail it to people for just whatever was on the receipt. I didn't charge gas or nothing. Like, just the price is what it is, and that's just so I can get people to play with. Even like
this was the Crypto Nation days.
Yeah, this is like CN1 just dropped.
Oh yeah, I was like, I came right when Nightfall was in, I think.
Okay, yeah. Even when Nightfall dropped, there was a couple like immediately I saw boxes going right away for a few $100 and just nonsense
Yeah.
prices. Like, dude, it just dropped. Like, stop already.
My stupid bought one.
Oh, for how much?
It was like $200, and I was like, they're gonna go away. They're gonna all sell. I gotta get one.
Yeah.
And then you know back then it was like everything is retail and like full
It had
price
to.
and stuff. And I was like, oh man, if I don't get it now, it's gonna be gone forever. I FOMO'd on that one.
But oh, that was after, because you got product the night of, right? The release.
Yeah, I got it at that event, but I was just like under the assumption that just like these are just hard to find.
Yeah.
I didn't know what was going on.
Well, it kind of was, you know. Aside from
Yeah.
for online stores, there would be like damn near impossible.
True.
Tough. Yeah, that was dude, it's a trip to see. But I'm glad, and I saw someone asking this on like a thread somewhere, like, Metazoo price is going down. What is this? You know, do you think is that okay sign? I'm like, hell yeah.
Oh, I've been buying because it's lower now.
Buy. Like, obviously that's great. When prices are going low like that too, people are going to be buying it, ripping shit up. So the supply just decreases. You know, now there's more product for cheaper, so you have more players, and then eventually everything goes right back up. It's not a problem for the collector value. And then it's better for the overall community because everybody, you know, more people have more cards, and it's just like everything just grows better. It's all good. So
Yeah.
I don't trip too much on the fluctuations. I do try to get everything MSRP, but it is what it is.
Yeah, for sure. As a store owner, I'm like, sometimes I freak out when it started going a little crazy. Look, but then I'm like, I take a step back. I'm like, okay, this is actually a good thing for us to, like, you know, take advantage of the situation and, you know, get some good stock for the store at a lower price. Yeah. Or, you know, my customers like want something pretty exclusive from back then. I'm like, hey man, pretty low price. You should get one while you can.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Oh, and in terms, if I can ask you, because you've had your store, and Metazoo's come along, is that kind of, have you seen a lot of people jumping over there? Is there like a hard wall, like Pokemon people, clients, and Metazoo client type stuff, or?
Are you saying, like, is it from me going from like a regular dude to like a partner store? Is that the question?
No, the clientele, more so about the clients, like.
Oh, okay.
Your client base, like, do you seem? Because I was never part of the Pokemon world.
Okay, I get what you're saying now.
I skipped that because I was like more Magic, and so I'm like kind of thinking like, where are your client base? Because they're not just in Texas. You distribute across the country. So
yeah, so
curious about that.
Yeah, most of my clients are like from within the Metazoo community. I haven't had a lot of like conversion of Pokemon people to Metazoo. Like, I have had like, it's like a sliver if I did have any. It's like maybe 5% of my people that were like Pokemon. They're like, hey, I see you're doing cool things in Metazoo, and like I want to try it out. And I was like, yeah, man, whatever you need, I'll help you out with questions, product, whatever. So I would say 5% is like the guesstimation conversion rate. But a lot of my clientele is just like within the Metazoo community that's like already established, and like, you know, Metazoo people inviting other Metazoo people. But a lot of like the other card games, it's hard to get them over to Metazoo actually. At least from my perspective as like an online store.
Yeah, makes sense. I'm trying to see the online, because the internet makes people make decisions, whatever they're supposed to. But so do your friends at your LGS. So I'm watching these kids here locally, and like, are they biting on what's occurring here? We're playing a tournament. You've got table, you know, B right in the middle, all Metazoo. Table A is Magic. That was the smallest of them all. Then they might have had like 8 dudes, and then table C was Flesh and Blood. And all 3 of these tournaments are occurring at the same time, and of course everybody notices what's game is being played at the other tables.
That's great exposure.
Yeah, it's especially when you have the kind of turnouts that do. It's cool to see them outnumbering these other TCGs. I'm not hating on any of the other ones. I'm all for people join games no matter what the hell they like. But
Yeah.
I think it's just great for this game. The question is not there anymore. The question could stop being asked. Or is Metazoo gonna make it? Like, is this really like, you know? Are you kidding me? Why are we here? We'll be here.
Yeah, for sure. They'll definitely make it. I think they just need to just put a little bit more love into the LGS like support system instead of like they are doing great things right now, but I feel like there could be more because people's interest levels are so like, you know, we all have like short attention spans. And everyone's trying to grab for your attention, and like Metazoo has to really grab it and like hold their hands really tight and like really guide them along the way. That's what like the partner stores, LGSs, and then like community is supposed to do. But like Metazoo themselves has to, I think, dig a little deeper to make sure that that firm grasp is there for people to stay.
Yeah. So what do you think as far as their involvement at the LGS level? Like, what could they do better with that?
Well, that's hard because people don't like to show up unless there's incentive, right?
Yeah.
So they've already talked about this, and I'm sure that we're going to have it in the future LGS kits. But you know, you can see it in Pokemon and like One Piece. They have like these tournament packs. Like those are pretty useful for like getting players out there. Like if we had a Nightfall set tournament pack, like we get a re-splash of all the Nightfall beasties, and like you can only get it if you compete this month at this LGS or these LGS stores. You only get these Nightfall beasties like today, only today. Like those kind of things would be awesome. And then like the next month is like let's rework Wilderness, and like you can only get it during this time, kind of thing.
Yeah.
You just need to have like those exclusive time frame tournaments where you can get certain cards and packs. Right now, I think they're just giving us product to give out and stuff, and then like everywhere can get that. It's not too like exclusive to stores kind of thing.
Yeah, the LGS kits are like mats and
yeah,
cards and things. Yeah, and yeah, because I mean, there's the stickers too, window decals, all of that. I think there could be two because at the end of the day, everything costs money, and
yeah,
it's super cool to have, you know, those sticker kits and everything. But if you send that to an online store, there's not much you can do with that in terms of what are you gonna put that up, and so if they know how many stores are gonna sell to you. Oh, you got it right there.
That's all I could do. I usually give them away to my customers or my players because I don't really do much here at my house.
Yeah. So what if let's see, you have X LGS kits available, right?
Yeah.
You scrape off the printing of, and I don't know the number, so I don't know how much this may or may not make a difference, but you scrape off all that shit that's been printed and used and save all that money and dump it into a package that benefits the online folks stores a little better, right? So instead of, I think the size of that thing in printing, it could be a couple of cards. And then,
probably.
and that's something that's exclusive to your LGS tournament, you know, stuff that you host or sponsor with your product, right? That your store does. And then the brick and mortars, their kits may have stuff that's more useful on their windows. They got big glass windows right now. You can like kids are walking by and it's like, oh shit, Metazoo, I've heard about that before, because a lot of people have heard about it. Don't know much about it, but it's like, okay, I'll go inside and check this out. I don't know, just some thoughts.
Yeah, because what's it called? Mike and Andy, they have discussed having like these exclusive cards for us, but it's just like towers are here and right now, and like the momentum of impact is so, it feels delayed.
Yeah,
I feel like if they had what they're talking about now while we're doing the now stuff, we would be like all over LGS's like playing. The excitement's there, the hype's there. Yeah, I just wish they were timing it to where we are already doing a lot of like extreme tournaments. That'd be perfect for everybody, I think.
Yeah, it's there's so much to be done, so much that as far as changing thing goes and correcting and updating, and these dudes have so much on their plate.
That's true. A lot of stuff.
And I see the product. Some people are collectors, some people are players, and some people, you know, whatever. I like to do a little bit of everything, and I see the text on the cards and the artwork and how the teams are collaborating. I can see the art showcasing the mechanic of the card. You can see that both teams are working together. Everyone's doing their job and doing it really well. And meanwhile, they're coming up with new stuff and tweaking and making things better.
Yeah, it's a very hard job, but
it's a lot.
I come from that perspective too, where it's like I'm a player, I'm a store owner, and then a collector, seller, all that stuff. So I'm always like trying to grasp every single piece of it and like say, hey, this needs a little backup. This could be great here. This could be good there. Maybe I'm asking for too much.
but I think the genuine feedback is so valuable, right?
Yeah.
Like it's coming from a store owner experience. Like, hey, this or that. You know, the words have value to them, and I think that's the shit right there. I think a lot of us, the community, definitely appreciates what you have to say. It's been actually on behalf of them. I know I can say this, but this is the truth. Thank you, because you've definitely supported a lot of folks, a lot of organizations and groups. You've supported South Bay casters, hooked us up, allowed me to pass out some medals to them and things here and there. And there's so many people across the board and just keeping it real all the time. So appreciate you.
No problem. We're gonna keep it going. This is a community effort, so I'm gonna keep doing my part.
Yeah, big respect, brother. I appreciate you dropping by and hanging out with us.
Yes, sir.
It's been fun as hell. The moths. We're gonna have to open another box. I gotta get more moths. I gotta put more moths.
I was like, I got all the storage I just stocked up on, man. It's gonna get dangerous.
It's gonna get bad right here. And then we gotta get a game in. We gotta finally we'll get a rematch. Right? The last one was like a learn to play. And you thrashed me with my old Frost deck.
You gave me the good deck.
It's fun as hell. But definitely we'll get a rematch in and have some fun. But yeah, I appreciate you. I want to say thank you very much, and I'll holler at you soon, my bro.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you too, and hopefully you'll see some more South Bay collabs soon with your boys.
You see South Bay casters in the pockets full.
Let's go. Yeah.